Hello, welcome back to Blueprints. We're on day 12. We have not yet made it to the antechamber, but we have a bunch of permanent upgrades. We have the apple orchard, which is giving us steps in the corner up to 70 from 50. We have an allowance from dear old Grand Uncle Sinclair. Here we go. Oh, yep, there it is. 2 coins. We unlocked the western gate path, which means we have access to an outdoor room over here too. We have found the foundation, which is permanent. And I did not realize that initially, but it's right there. So I think that's actually an okay place for it. Fingers crossed. We've also, and this is maybe one of our biggest plays, but it hasn't come to fruition yet. We put a lever. Ooh. Oh, really? No. Okay, so that's one access point to the foundation that's going to be cut off. That's interesting. We put a broken lever in the coat check. So that will help us one day open up one of the antechamber doors if we can find a slot to put the lever into, which I've actually only managed to find once in a green room, so maybe they're more common in green rooms. But enough about that. I have been thinking about this since the last time we played. Why do all the children in this world love the color red so much? Like, why are all the kids obsessed with the color red? Oh, a coupon book? Oh, that's fun. Save 1 coin on each purchase you make in the estate. Great. And the reason I say that all the kids are obsessed with the color red, there's been multiple points of evidence supporting this. Okay, yeah, let's do the den so that we can keep our path open and get to the foundation. The reason, oh, it's just open, perfect. So the kids in this world, first off, there's our mom who wrote a book called The Red Prince, and she claimed it was because we, her son Simon, were obsessed with the color red. Okay, that's one child. But then we found a classroom, and there was a worksheet where the kids were learning colors. I think I'm gonna not go in the foundation yet. Worksheet where all the kids were learning colors, and they got to write down what their favorite color was, and every child wrote red. That's weird. Like, I know that red is a pretty, like it's a common favorite color to have for sure. For sure. But for every kid to like red so much, that's weird. Like, what was my favorite color as a kid was purple. Leave your favorite color in the comments below, because it's weird that everyone's favorite color is red. And it sure feels like we have some propaganda at work here, right? Because I think also in the classroom there was a red flag, and in the archives there was reference to a red guard, which is a political party or something like that. So I think that the kids are getting brainwashed into loving red because it is the country's color. Okay, let's focus on our puzzles instead of tinfoil hat. Find a key, thank you very much. The gems are in a box. What? The gems are in a box with a statement. Oh, okay, I thought it was going to be like, well, obviously all the boxes have statements. Okay, but this does mean that because one statement must be true, one must be false, so that narrows it down to 2. Sweet. The gems are in the black box. If this is true, then that means this is false, which doesn't work, which means you are true. The gems are in a box with a statement, and you are false. The gems are in the black box. Okay, so that means they're in a box with a statement, and this is a lie, so they are in the blue box. Right? Hey, I'm always a little nervous I'm gonna mess up some basic logic when I do that, but so far so good. I love whenever we can see outside through a window. What can we do now? Oh, I've never never found a nursery before. Okay, so everything but the corridor blocks us off, but we still have access points down here, which is cool. We've never been to the nursery, and I would really like to see a new room, and we can afford it with our gems. Okay. Back at 70. Cool. What can we learn in here? I haven't been recording the sketches. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is fine because we actually have to go back. We've never done anything with the sketches, and it just completely slipped my mind. Okay, nursery, we have a tier and a tie. That's an R. Okay. Writing it down in my notepad. So many stars. Like, actually, is this a weird thing to have in an indoor room? I mean, I like the style. It's an outdoor style lamp. Is that a chess piece up there? Do we think that's a chess piece? Oh boy. I don't know. I've been fooled before by lamp shapes that were not pawns. Okay, maybe. I don't know how to feel about that goose. It's really big. A goose that was actually that big would fuck you up so badly. Oh my god, is this the red prince? Oh, it's red. Okay, this, take our coins. And now we are 6 coins rich. Oh my god. Yes, The Red Prince by Marion Marigold. This is the book. Okay, wait. Oops. Wait, there we go. Okay. Oh, and all the text is in red. Okay. And this is the book that our mother claimed was just because we love the color red, but she was accused of including criticism of the current political regime, which is associated with the color red. So we'll keep that in mind. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. Oh, I'm clicking in the wrong place to turn the pages, and that is breaking the flow. Let's try again. Also, red crown made of rubies. I think that was an artifact that was stolen from a museum, and that note was also weirdly included in the archives along with all the information about our mom and our mom's disappearance and her books and all that. Okay. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? A story he had read in the bath and in the bed. And maybe you can guess with the clues we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book. The red book we just read. Okay, we've read it through. Let's go back and see what else we can pull, what else we can interpret. Okay, so there's the crown made of rubies. That feels like maybe an allusion to that crown. Also, we live in a place called Reddington, which I completely glossed over the first time, but like that's very on the nose. Red castle made of stone. Also, another connection to the color red, a red flag. When we met the Great Alzar, which is the like Great Zoltan style like fortune teller in a case, he said something about a red flag that was not blowing in the wind. Okay. Okay, and on this book, this has a lot of the things that we saw in that worksheet in the classroom, that the kids has a color red, like the wagon and the fire hydrant. Okay. And each flag in that classroom was associated with a shape, like an hourglass and a mountain and maybe a triangle. I don't know what shape our flag, the red flag, is. A lot of bird imagery, right? Because it's here. And then our mother also wrote Swimbird, which has a lot of birds in it. And then there's the goose, and it seems like the goose might be part of like the Sinclair, Cinco symbolism, like crest. Canary or a crow. Okay, canary, crow, swan. I'm gonna keep an eye out to see if canaries or crows or swans might be representative of other political parties in this world. He never looked up for Fear of the View. Okay, if we are trying to read into a political narrative, our mom is basically saying, hey, political party, red party, red guard, you're ignoring reality, you're ignoring the world around you because you love yourself so much. This is pretty. It kind of looks like scales. Okay. Lots of red. Lots of red. Little crown here. I wonder if maybe our flag symbol is a crown. It looks pretty simple there. Simple in the way that the other shapes were simple. But this might just be a sign of, we're wearing the crown. It's reflected there. Okay. Okay. Why? This is a weird inclusion. The art feels like a weird inclusion. Like, why is he in a room that's covered with cloth as if he's moving? What? Why would this be the art for this little verse here? Looking at yourself in the mirror. Why is everything covered? That's weird. Okay. He's reading this page. Sure, that's just exactly what we saw before. It looks pretty similar. Okay. That is the book. We have a lot to keep our eyes open for now in terms of like what could be the metaphors for what else is going on in the world. Oh, close that book. Wonderful. Right, so this was certainly our nursery. But there are 2 beds in here. So who is the other child? Do we have a sibling or a cousin or something like that? Right? Why? Because I think the guest bedroom has 2 beds, but that's pretty typical. But a nursery with 2 beds is a lot more deliberately built. Fascinating. Okay, what functionality do we get from the nursery? Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. Very cool. Cute little... So has the nursery just been sort of not in use since we grew out of it? Okay, nursery has a pawn. Ooh, where's my pencil? That's a pen. I guess I can use a pen. That's not crazy. I'm not going to need to erase. I can just cross it out. That's what I've mostly been doing for these notes, just crossing it out if it's not relevant. Okay. What else is in here? I don't know if you can hear my mouse clicking. I'm clicking furiously. Aw, cute. Little pillow. It's a lot to chew on. A red ball, but purple stars. And purple... and then there are 4 colors here. Interesting. But the other colors of the flag... oh, there's my pencil. We had yellow mountain, orange check mark, and purple hourglass. So yellow, orange, purple, red. So nothing blue. So those 4 colors are not, they don't correspond to like the kingdoms or the I don't know, the nations, the states, the political entities that have flags. Hello. Okay, so as we retreat, we are gonna make a note of the sketches because maybe this will be the time that they become relevant. We just never know. Parlor, crow, row, C. You just never know when it's gonna actually be important. And so I'm gonna make a note of it every time because if it turns out that it is the moment that it's gonna be, yeah, there's a pawn there, but I've written that down somewhere. That we do finally use that. I don't want to have to use steps to go back and check what every room had. Plane and plan. Plan E. Okay. So a lot of pawns, huh? Pawn, pawn, pawn. Pawn, pawn, pawn. Oh, and then of course a rook in the nook. Right. And then the nook, breakfast nook, has flan or dessert and desert. Okay, so desert and dessert, that's an S. That is the difference. Cool. You're the same every time, right? Yes. Jukebox. Spare room will take us there. Yeah, let's go back to the entrance hall. And yeah, that's always the same. I'm gonna run out and check on the outdoor room because, oh, and you know what I want to do? I want to make another wish. We made a wish last time and maybe someday something will come of this. We just accumulate enough coins in the wishing well, right? That'll be, I think we just have to toss a coin in every day. Not have to, but I want to. And the fact that you can only do it once, I like that. Okay, we've also, speaking of permanent upgrades, can I see it from here? No, can't see it from here. There's a little outcropping. There it is, that outcropping down there. Two of the sconces are lit, and those are permanent upgrades. And we've done that, I believe both have happened in the, I think we've turned the like knob that turns that on in this exterior outside room. Okay, what are we gonna get today? What do we want? Oh, okay. Oh. Oh. Toolshed, 2 special items. Hovel, special floor plans now cost steps instead of gems, or the tomb. Each time you draft a dead end in your house, spread 5 gold in the tomb. I'm just at the mercy of wanting to investigate a new room type. I don't necessarily want dead ends, but I do want to see what's in this tomb because, I mean, I don't know if you look over the edge, it looks like there were tombs down the mountain, built into the mountain. Ooh, love a good spiral staircase, especially one that feels like a castle. Oh, what? Oh, this is ominous. Oh, just doing that thing where I don't beeline and I just hug the wall. And what are you? Nothing. Okay, so are these, okay, part of the ceiling, blocks of the ceiling seem to be slowly falling down. A dig spot. Okay, so this counts as a, cool. A green room or external room. I like the music. Oh. You know what all these statues make me think of? The stained glass in the chapel. Oh. Oh, hell yeah, we can interact with this. Okay. I'm gonna walk around, but then I'm going to see if I can match the positions of other tools to the positions of what's going on in the chapel, which I wrote down. Yes, oh my God. I wrote that down ages ago. So it'll take me some time. How many different positions? Up, down, or up, down? Okay, so it's just binary. What is going on here? That's just a weird texture. I'm so excited that we might actually do something with the chapel now. I'm gonna pull it up now. Okay. Did I record what position? Did I record what position it was in? I don't know if I recorded that. I recorded, I did record the order. They were numbered. So maybe it's not, maybe it's just what order you pull them in. Okay, let's try that instead of the position, because, okay, here we go. Okay, there should be 7. Okay. Oh no, my handwriting's really bad. Okay. There's a wings down. Interesting. Okay. Angel with a hoe. Chef with a giant spoon. Farmer with a rake. Chimney sweep. So this might be the chimney sweep tool, which is number 4. Broom is 5. Then a polo rider. And then a warrior queen with an armor and shield. Okay. So you are probably the chimney sweep, number 4. You have a rake? Did I say a rake? I said a hoe. Do I not know the difference between a hoe and a rake? Is a cowboy hat? Who has a cowboy hat? I remember someone with a cowboy hat. Farmer as a rake. Great. You're number 3. Okay. Broom. Broom is number 5. Riding crop, excellent. So it's definitely the chapel. Yes! I'm so pumped. Oh. Ooh. Each of our journeys come to a conclusion here in the tomb. This floor plan is the definitive dead end, or is it? Indeed, is it? Okay. Huh. Okay. Maybe you were the warrior queen I mentioned? Armor and a shield. No. But there was a bishop without a number in the center. So the first one we're looking for is someone with a hoe. Oh, wow. Oh, I like these. It's very reminiscent of, I guess, an actual church where you light a candle for loved ones. 1, 2. How many are lit? That's interesting. I'll record that because that's interesting. And we'll see if it lines up with any lore. So that's 3 candles are lit and 3 are unlit, and the rest are not filled at all, which is interesting. I'm gonna record this as a grid just in case we need to know that. The placement of like, okay, so you're empty, unlit candle, no, unlit candle, no, lit candle, no, lit candle, no, lit candle, no, unlit candle, no. Okay. Got a little there in which the checks are lit candles and the X's are, there's not even a candle there, and the circles are unlike candles. It's my little key. Okay, so step 1, find the person with the hoe. Ooh, do we have to climb into a tomb? First instinct. What? Oh. Well, why would this be knocked over? Was someone here? Or is it just that the ceiling fell on it? It's weird. It's suspicious. Very suspicious. Okay, so this is a... I might get turned around. My navigational skills are, I'd say subpar. Especially in a... See, look at these textures. Something's happening there. Yeah, my navigational skills are subpar, especially in an area that has a lot of similar looking walls and turns. This looks like the worker with a hoe. And let me flip back to the notes. Okay, angel with hoe and hat. Okay, I like the sound effect of the stone grinding. Now we need a chef with a spoon. Weird. Empty? Okay. What is that? Oh, you're our chef with a spoon. Your spoon is not curved, but that is definitely a chef hat. Okay. Chef with a spoon. Now we need a farmer with a rake, who we've seen. Oh, another dig spot. Wish I had a shovel. Okay, we need our farmer with a hoe. No, with a rake. Farmer with a rake. Oh, wow. Oh, is this on granduncles? Open only in the event of my death, and it is probably literally on your tomb. Simon. So here's where it all ends, at least for me. And of all the picturesque places of this grand estate, I chose this dreary, dank dungeon to be laid to rest. And that same dim, somber fate fell upon my father and his father before him, who loved the outdoors even more than myself. They say there is no stronger bond of servitude than tradition, and family tradition, thrice as strong. These are chains that seldom bend and never break. And I do wonder what plans, sorry, I have chills, it's silly, but I have chills. And I do wonder what plans and prospects of yours will be sacrificed upon the family font of convention. What biography of your own will you forsake to add another page to your father's memories, or your mother's, or mine? In our youth, we are gifted with dreams and ambitions. At our death, we are left with realities and regrets. I think there is no greater sin than to perpetuate tradition that stagnates growth, that strangles purpose, that suffocates dreams. What point is there to live another's life at the sake of our own? Oh, how I wish to have been buried underneath the great oak, overlooking the plains, the wondrous woods, and the worldly mountains, and the wild holly that surrounds the trunk, a perpetual token of sympathy laid across my grave. What dreadful tradition is it that dumped me in this sunless hollow? And if by morbid example this dark crypt makes any impression whatsoever on you, if reading this letter within these damp halls plants in you a seed of hope, if these words might grant you strength to bend if not break these chains, then I would cherish this tomb more than an oak, and sycamore and spruce, more than the wondrous woods and worldly mountains. This cold stone room would become the most cherished place in all our domain. I would have you raise a shrine upon this spot to commemorate the moment of your liberty, to treat this sepulcher as hallowed ground, to realize that grand gestures can be as effective as they are theatric, and to, in turn, as recompense for the freedom thus granted you, commit yourself to be buried here within this mausoleum of dreams, and when the day comes, to write your own letter, to inspire the next generation that follows in our footsteps. As is tradition, Herbert S. Sinclair. I don't know if it's the music or just, I don't know, saying goodbye to family members. I'm kind of emotional reading it. I'm gonna look through it a little more to see if there are any tangible clues or something else that we can pull from here other than the sort of surface level message. Okay, I will write down what he says here, where he gets a little poetic about being buried underneath the great oak. Okay. It just feels like maybe there's extra significance there. Underneath the oak, overlooking the plains, the wondrous woods, and the worldly mountains. He could just be being poetic, which is certainly his right. The wild holly, Mount Holly. Okay. He kept on being kind of poetic. Let's see. If reading this letter here gives us hope, then it will have been worth it to have followed in this tradition. So he's hoping for something different for us. Grand gestures, okay. If by morbid this dark crypt makes any impression, seed of hope, bend or break these chains. I mean, you always have a choice. Simon can always walk away from this, right? What? I mean, is it just the pressure of the family? I wonder. Oak, sycamore, and spruce, wondrous woods, worldly mountains, same adjectives. Okay. Shrine upon the spot. A shrine. We can put a shrine here, actually, in the outdoor space instead of a tomb. Okay. Okay, granduncle. We're gonna flip back to going and moving the statues. So we're looking for the farmer and their rake. And I am turned around. Let's see. Put this pencil back down. The farmer and... Okay, that's a spoon. The farmer and the rake. Wonderful. Next is the chimney sweep. Hello. Okay. Oh, it got so close to the camera, it spooked me a little. Broom. Okay, where's the broom? They're all kind of in a row, so I do wonder, maybe it's too simple, maybe it's not, right? Broom. Polo. Polo, and then warrior queen in armor with a shield. Are you who I thought was the warrior queen with armor and a shield? Maybe. Y'all, we solved a puzzle. Wow. Oh, it's down here. Ah, that's a slide. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, it's not a slide. I literally thought I was a slide. And we were gonna start shooting down and we would have committed to going down here. Okay, that's a lot less dramatic. That's a new room. The catacombs underground. Our step went down. Okay, why? I'm sorry, why is there a skull here? This implies that it's a skull of one of our family members, and we're not this type of catacomb, are we? That's extra. Oh, another skull in the Reaper. Okay, we're getting real dramatic here. Underground map. Look at all this stuff. Look at all this lore and information. Ah! But I don't know if we can take it with us. We cannot take it with us. Okay, there are numbered areas. 2, 3, excavation tunnel. An underground reservoir. Okay, fine. 7 looks weirdly familiar. Okay, so there's a reservoir with a little boat. That's odd. Why? I wonder where we are in relation to this. And then there's railroad tracks. I wonder if this is in that outdoor area. Why is there, seriously, why? God, why is our family so extra? We can pull this. Sweet. Thank you. Oh, where are you pointing? Oh, maybe that's just a coincidence? But maybe not, because this map can't be moved. Pointing to a spot that's just to the right of that bigger rock. Okay. Okay, so if we can get to the reservoir, we should hop on the boat, and if we can navigate the boat, let's try to go there and look there. Because this feels deliberate. This feels very deliberate. Wow, you're cool. Now, when I say our family is being really extra right now, that is not a criticism. Ooh. Is there anything behind the Reaper? Nope. Okay. I'm gonna do another sweep of this area. Okay. Anything behind? No. Okay. Yep. We will keep going. Ooh. Oh. Anything? Anything? No? Okay. I'm glad we have so many steps because oh, okay. So that is the underground. Am I gonna get lost down here? Should I have taken a screenshot of the map? I don't know. Can't wait. Abandoned mine. Oh, cool. This is so cool. God, it's so rewarding to find a new area and then to have that new area turn into more new areas. Ah! Okay, this is the circular room. Oh! Okay. So a lot of these go to nowhere. Just the candles? No, there's a lantern over there. I wonder if that's an item. So we need a way to rotate that thing. Let's just peek and... Okay. Oh, am I just moving this out of the way? I didn't think I could push it further than that. Push it further forward. Nope, I can't. Sure. So I'll just maybe pull this back and out of our way, ideally. Can I get around you? No. But I'm gonna trust that this is what I needed to do to access those areas from a different pathway. Am I doing this right? Okay, yeah. Why do we have a mine? Abandoned mine underground? Is it a different room? Same room. Cool. Another piece of the map. What does that say? Angel points. So maybe that's like the death angel, like the Reaper, and he or she was pointing. Okay. Foundation elevator, which, as we know, is... Oh, so the foundation elevator... We went down the elevator. last time, and there was a cool door there, and it was locked, and it required a special key. Like the average key that we find in the mansion didn't work on it. The foundation doesn't reset, so I wonder if we can open the door from the inside, like where we are now underground, if it'll just stay open, and then we have a way to access this area, the tomb area, or the underground area, just forever, because the foundation doesn't reset. Concealed entrance. Cliffside exit. Okay, cliffside exit might be what we could see. Fountain entrance? I'll keep popping those wishing coins in there. Tomb entrance. Torch chamber. Rotating gear. To the north lever. Oh, phooey. And this says buried floor plan. Buried floor plan. Right under there. But where's the 10? Magnifying glass would come in handy. This would be a good time to have my phone to take a screenshot, but I'm recording with my phone, so that can't happen. So I will write this down by hand. Okay. Something dreams. Okay. Foundation elevator. Concealed entrance. Cliff side exit. That's interesting they call it the cliffside exit and not entrance. 4 is the mine cart, which we moved. 5 is the fountain entrance. Yeah, entrance. All entrances except for the cliffside exit. Strange. 6 is the tomb entrance, which I guess we just used. And 7 is torch chamber. What could that be? 8 is the rotating gear. Oh, we saw the 7. The 7 was the circular area, the torch chamber. 8 is the rotating gear, which I assume rotates the torch chamber. 9 is to the north lever. What is the north lever? And that very faint 10 looks like buried floor plan. And so maybe that's a floor plan that was like rejected or hidden away, made secret. And if we get it, we can add it to the pool. Okay, 5 over here in the corner. That is the fountain entrance. So maybe this is over here corresponds to the fountain above, which means that closer to us down here would be the actual house. And this stuff is like underground, but not necessarily under the house. Okay. And then angel points. I assume angel points something dreams. Woo! Okay. Hey! Upgrade disc! Yeah. Okay, we found one of these last time and then did not find any terminals to actually use it. I'll just keep that. What's going on here? What's going on in here? Ew. This also feels like a torch room, to be honest. Maybe this is the torch room. And maybe this is 7. It's over here. Which would mean the rotating gear was that room that, looks like it rotates. Oh, yeah, good. See, this is what I mean. I walked out and I was like, oh no, which way did I come from? Which way do I need to go? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Ooh, we found it! Ah, we're at the reservoir. Okay. Reservoir. It's up there. Okay, maybe we can get in the boat. I want to get in the boat and I want to go there. But even if we do that... Oh, well... Really? Okay, so we cannot... Unless... Can I walk here? No, Simon's not going to get his feet wet. Oh, there's too much water. Do we need to drain a little bit of water from the reservoir? Sure seems that way. Okay, so we cannot progress that way. So we will go up these stairs. Wonder. Looks like it was once some sort of call button. We can't click on it. Oh no! How do we drain the reservoir? We can't go any further! No! Oh my god. I mean, we've had such insane revelations in this, from this one room alone. So, alright. Oh my goodness. Okay. Can't progress this direction anymore. Reservoir, underground mine. Possibly the torch chamber? Well, and there was no way to get past this? Oh, no. Wait, what if... No, this isn't gonna work. Okay, so we can go in here. But we can't progress any further this way because the gear is in the position it's in. Can you... I thought maybe I could get on the other side of the minecart, but I don't think I can. No! Okay. But I am going to leave it in this position just in case. But, so we're gonna do, what are we gonna do? We are going to go back upstairs. We're gonna take a peek at that map that was with the Reaper statue. I heard my eye. And we are going to see if we can find another way down, perhaps. And even if we don't, even if we can't progress this underground area anymore today, we can still use that upgrade disc to upgrade something. Skulls of potentially ancestors. Or they're either ancestor skulls, real human skulls, which is awful, or they're like fake skulls from like a Halloween store, which is weird. Either way, it's weird. Okay, so yes, we came down this way. And we popped in here, and that's where we saw the other piece of the map. Excavation tunnel. We kept moving down. We popped out here. The reservoir is too full. We tried to go through here. You go even further down. Why is that connected to the reservoir? Yikes. But we couldn't because it was blocked by water. And the mine cart? I don't fully get how that fits into it. If I do this, does it close? Does it? No. But, we'll leave that down. Because why not? It's cooler that way. There's just a big arrow pointing. Another very strange touch in the catacombs. But the game doesn't want you to get lost, I think. It wants you to figure things out, and if you figure things out, then it wants you to be able to progress without getting confused, which is nice. So my hunch is that the things that we change in the underground area stay the same, or I guess in the outdoor underground area stay the same, because otherwise the manipulation of the minecart, I don't know. Feels like a lot has to come together for that to make a difference otherwise. But that's why I moved the minecart, because I think maybe that'll stay the same, and maybe we can access you know, other areas that lead us to the foundation on different runs, and that'll just be the same. Okay, because there was a fountain entrance. There was a look like there's cracks. I don't want to use the steps to go look at it, but I believe there's also like, it just looks like outdoor areas that do lead to like mines. But for now, let's go, and our mission will be to find a place for the upgrade disc. That's what we want. Let's go. Do we have any items? A coupon book and an upgrade disc, of course, of course. We will do hallway to keep our options open. I especially don't want the lab. I mean, I do like the lab, but I want to hang on to gems in case we find security, because we'll need to pay gems for security, and that'll be a way that we can actually use the upgrade disc. What do we have here? A bridge and a bride. Hallway, bridge, bride, G. Let's keep it open. And we actually do have a decent amount of coins. This is the most coins I've ever had. What's going on? But we don't need what? Add morning room. What's the morning room? Okay, this we will do it. Let's dining room. Okay, we'll order some bacon and eggs with our massive 10 coins. Oh, and it's a little bit cheaper. It was only 7. Thank you. And maybe we'll find the morning room. How do I back up? That'll do. That'll do. I don't like dog or cat food. Where is there a friendly little animal? Maybe they'll find us someday. Or we'll find them. Oh, a double oven. Oh, the luxury. The luxury. Here we go. Road and rod. Kitchen A. What's next? Jeez. That blocks us off. That blocks us off. That. Okay. We'll do workshop. I really want to make. Oh, okay, that's helpful. I really want to make use of this upgrade disc, and I really want to find the morning room, and both of those involve, finding more rooms. A C. Okay, this messes with my theory, actually. Because in looking at this, I thought, well, sure. I thought this had to do with the letters that we find on the sketches. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought do spell our secrets card from thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. Bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. The note is read, the note is in the musical note, the letter is not. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought to spell our secrets. So why? We just don't have enough information right now. But basically, I was confused because I thought there was a difference between letters and notes in a scale being A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And so far, whenever we've seen stone, it's been like an I or an H, which are not musical notes. But it being a C means, a wrench, means that theory is, oh, it's not a real wrench. It's just a It's not the wrench as an item. It's a wrench that is aesthetic only. Okay. For sure? For sure I can't get this wrench? Okay. Oh god, there's no chance yeah, absolutely not. Just jam this coupon book made of paper together with this magnifying glass. Okay. Please give us something pointing north. We really need something pointing north. So badly, in fact, that... No, we'll just do it. Anything. Oh, the chapel, the lab, the drawing room. Excellent. Okay. We will not be blocked off. I'm going to stand by what I said about the... Okay, so here's the thing. Chapel, we don't have to pay a gem, which is great, but drawing room lets us draw new floor plans, which is great because we have one more chance to get something we want. I'm worried about the gems, and I'm not worried about coins, so we'll do chapel. Because it would be devastating to find security and then not be able to do anything about it. Not be able to actually draft it. Hello, friends. We just saw you. Yeah, there they are. Okay. Yeah, see? Oh, they're holding their tools of the trade, and they're numbered. And wow, this was one of the first puzzles that we encountered in this playthrough. Feels good to have made use of it. Well, pantry gives us coins back, and we will do this. Let's go pantry. Thank you. And the pantry is... Pantry is minecart and car T. Keep going. What do we got? What do we got? Ooh. I mean, a dining room is not a... First off, does anything give us one more? No. That's interesting. Each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. What happens when we... Okay, so the nursery gives us extra steps whenever we draft a bedroom. So we get a bunch of steps, but steps are not our issue. So let's do dining room because we've just not done that much exploring of the dining room. Okay, yeah, that's just connected. And I just want to see it again. Okay, bath and bat. Dining room, bath, bat, H. Ooh, H, okay. We did not purchase. We also have the kitchen, so we could theoretically purchase the dining room meal, which is pretty cool. I don't know that we will, but it's fun to actually get the things working together, get the different room purposes, at least potentially triggering. And if we run out of things to do, if we block ourselves off too badly, then we might as well. Okay, yeah, the chapel is our only hope to move forward, but we can go back to the entrance hall and try to do stuff that way. So let's do that. Hallway and then turn left. Yeah, doing okay on steps. Let's keep going. Okay. 8 coin. You know what? I want to know what the great Alzara has to say. Will he have anything new? Hi, bud. What's this? Hey, a key card opens electronically powered security doors. Very cool. Might not come into play, but still very cool. Rumpus. Pine and pin, E. I love these portable record machines, record players. Here are the coins. Oh, more coins. We're rich. Okay, this spooked me last time. I did not expect like a full-on cutscene, so I'm ready. Will it be the same or different?
And as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of the dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
That's
The image
different.
is becoming clear. I see the darkened cloud of ruin, familiar to us both, now decrepit, run down, and in disrepair. I see 8 red envelopes, resting upon 8 pedestals.
Is that in the reservoir?
And in these 8 envelopes, I see 8 letters penned by 8 different hands. 8 letters of which you will only ever find and read 7.
What?
Just like the art hanging on the walls of these rooms. There is a letter missing. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Okay. Processing. The house in ruin feels kind of in line with his first prophecy where he said we wouldn't find what we were looking for. Maybe. 8 letters on 8 pedestals. It looks like it was in the reservoir that we just witnessed. The thing about the letters, the art and the letters being missing, that feels like another clue that has been seeded in case we didn't make the connection and haven't figured that out yet. Who are the people who penned the 8 letters? Whose is missing? Red envelopes. More red. The plot thickens. The plot is plotting. Ooh. That was rewarding. What's next? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. The breaker box feels like it could be very helpful if we do actually find the storage room. Not the storage room, sorry. The what's it called? Security room. But it so much rests on finding the security room. That I think it might be better to get that gem. Let's get that gem. Because I think that's what we most need in order to guarantee we keep progressing the way we want to. Okay. There's the gem. I'm crazy. Ah. A stag and a tag. Stag, tag, S. Okay, it's all down to to what the chapel has in store for us. Good Lord. Alzara. It says red diamonds instead of purple stars. Ooh. I'll write that down. Red diamonds in the rumpus room, and our bedroom had purple stars, I think. I remember they were purple, which surprised me because of all the red theme. Okay, what is our map? We are here. We need to go entrance hall, right. I'm gonna go to the right. Let's go through the kitchen again. Okay, interesting. Muffin tin. Through the workshop to the chapel. Oh boy. Cross our fingers. The morning room. It's a new room. It's green. Okay. Oh, plus 2 gems. Tomorrow you will start with 2 gems. That's so interesting. It has the windows built in like that. We are along the right side, or the east side, in which that makes sense. I wonder if it's always like that. There's always a windowed wall. So it's always on the edge. So if you want the morning room, you need to put it on the edge. Okay. Honestly, this is my dream. This is my dream room. Like a sunroom, a morning room, where you feel like you're outside, but you're in the climate controlled inside, and you get all this natural light. Gorgeous. Are those 2 gems? Oh my. And a newspaper and coffee. Literally, I just want to sit down and drink some coffee and absorb all this. I love it. Is this a sunflower? Who has a sunflower? Are these cracks or vines? Why would there be vines inside? And yet, that's pretty. This is the tier we've been seeing in all of the art. Okay. The Reddington Herald, read. November 5th. The Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. In the blue hours of Wednesday morning, the venerable Baron of Mount Holly, Herbert S. Sinclair, passed away at the ripe age of 73 after a prolonged struggle with a heart condition that had been kept from the public eye until his final days. Esteemed as a pillar of society and renowned for his penchant for crafting puzzles, he was a source of endless fascination to our readers over the years. Not least through his popular column Baron Bafflers, which he penned for over a decade. The particulars of the announcement of his successor yesterday has left his devoted followers with one last intrigue to ponder. The reading of his will precipitated a flurry of speculation, for his niece and presumptive heir, the much beloved and lamented Mary Matthew Jones, aka Marion Marigold, our mother, has been missing, presumed deceased, for the past 6 years. Mrs. Jones, better known to our readers by her pen name Marion Marigold, enchanted the hearts and minds of children across the realm with her literary creations, such as The Red Prince, Swinburne, and A New Clue. Oh, A New Clue, that's new. Her disappearance remains one of the age's most tragic mysteries. With her whereabouts unknown, it was Marigold's own son, Simon P. Jones, a lad of but 14 summers. We are 14, we're a child, which is why we get allowance. Who was yesterday named provisional heir to the sprawling Cinca Empire. However, this vast inheritance is accompanied by an undisclosed contractual condition. Given the Baron's well-known penchant for tests of mettle and wit, it's clear that the young heir from Reddington, distinguished in his own right as last year's County Science Fair runner-up, faces an extraordinary challenge in the coming weeks. Oh, okay. So, we're 14. Sinclair was 73. And A New Clue is another one of our mother's books. And in case we had not made the connection that was our mother, this spells it out for us, which is nice. Ooh, okay. Another upgrade disc? I swear, if we don't find a terminal, I'm gonna... Okay, let's keep it together. Woo! this tripped me up, but also helped me when I saw this, and I was like, ampersand, sand. Ah, but it's simpler than that. Ooh, okay. Oh, please. Oh, please. Please. Don't block us off. Give us something that has a terminal. I beg of you. Oh, a shovel. Yes. Okay. We can go back to the tomb and dig. That sounds terrible. It sounds like we're digging up dead bodies, but you know what I mean. There were dig spots. I think there were 2. Okay. So there was 1 that doesn't block us off. So that's what we will do. Come on, come on. We have keys and gems. Okay, fire and fur. This is a corridor, not a hallway. Corridor and hallway, completely different. Fire and fur is E. Okay. Please, 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 please don't block us off. Please, 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 please. Okay. We're doing okay. No. Okay. So everything gives us 1 additional thing. Let's do the bedroom because we will get extra steps. I've never felt this nervous pulling rooms just because I so badly want these upgrade discs to... Oh. I so badly want to use these upgrade discs. I can't believe we have 2! I'm gonna flip out. Okay. Stage and sage. It's a T. Okay. Oh, please, 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 please. Anything else? Anything else? Anything that might help us? Reddington. Yes, greetings from Reddington. Let's look at this. I think we've done all this before. Yeah. We can also use our magnifying glass on the maps that we found in the underground areas. Come on. Okay, okay. We're still doing okay. Okay, drawing room opens us up. Keeps us going. Okay. This room feels so French. What is this style? The word Rococo comes to mind, but I think that is the wrong style. Okay. Drawing room is a tiger and a tear. That's G. I like that one. That's something about that combination and pulling the G out of there feels interesting. We have 2 options, and we're exactly in the middle. So really, either way is fine. So let's go this way. Okay. So I am tempted by the secret passage and its ability to help us narrow down what type of room we want, but I'm gonna redraw. Okay. Billiard room, no. This gives us a key if we solve the puzzle, which is like nice. This only opens 1, this opens 3. Let's do this and we'll just, we'll be winging it, but that's okay. Archives? Archives, yeah. This is also where we have this horde of lore. Swim bird. Here's the thing. Red Prince, her son, and his inflexible love of the color red. But held with much skepticism, many pundits viewed the book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the royalist party and their unwavering blind loyalty through to the throne. And now that we've read that book, I see it. The Red Prince is literally sitting on a red throne. Okay. This is all stuff. I believe. Okay, this is the crown, right? Thieves in the royal capital of Fen Ares have broken into one of the crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside those noble circles, at least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds for dredging for clues. The museum authorities said they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guards, and disabled the security systems. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Okay, so they scaled. Wait, they breached a wall. They didn't come up from underground. We just spent so much time underground, I wondered. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of Arinda Ares, the priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If rumors are true, the evidence may suggest the theft was politically motivated. Right? What's going on with that crown? It was definitely alluded to, at least in our mom's book, The Red Prince. Whenever I say The Red Prince, I think of the game Divinity 2 Original Sin. No way. Yes. I've never done this before. I've never been able to do this before. Take that. Take that. Why are these... Is this the number of... What does this mean? Give me that dig spot. An old shoe. Well, feels better than finding nothing, I guess. Was this the number of doors that had? Even though they were blocked out? Maybe. This door looks locked. This door is locked. Quick peek. No, we're gonna go back to the archives. No, wait, let me think. Go back to the archives. We won't be able to see. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. I'd like to be able to see what we're picking. Come on. Wait, why is this... Did I not understand? Goodness gracious. We won't be able to make this work. God, what's in here? How does the archive work? Because this is wall drafting, not just in the archives. Okay, well, that makes sense considering it's a four door room, but that is significantly worse than I thought. Oh no. West Wing Hall, card and car. D. I think I forgot to write down what was in the archives. That's okay. Here we go. Another key. What if... there's that old shoe. I'm gonna try going this way. I don't necessarily want to use our key if we don't have to. What is this? This is a park and maybe a parka. No. Where are you? Yes. Park and parka. Archives. Parka. A. Are you also locked? You're not locked. The boiler room is a power source. That's cool, but I don't actually know what to do with that. The observatory is like fine. This is killing me. Okay, but this is definitely not the security room because that would require gems. So I'm gonna do the boiler room. Which does mean oh, it preserves it. Oh, thank goodness. I thought I'd have to do this again. Ah! Wonderful. Can I just... That is a locked door. What about the other one? How do I get to the other door? Is the other door locked as well? We are about to find out. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Ooh, that was wrong. Wait, no. Where was that door? Where's that other door? Where's that other door? Turn around. Wait, what? Wait. Okay, there's that door, which is locked, and then there was another door. Yeah, on the opposite side. Oh, it's right there. That's also locked. Okay. So they're both locked. No, this one is not locked. Okay, please be the security room. Please. Am I wrong? Is the security room 2 gems and I just wasted the gem? Curses. Okay. Ah, wait. This is a terminal. We did it. We're gonna do it. Oh my God. We're gonna upgrade something. Floor plan upgrade program. Let's go. Oh, we don't have to choose. It just tells us. Upgrade the boudoir? What on earth? Has been found on the upgrade. You will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different upgraded floor plans. What does this mean? Oh, cool. Oh, cool. Okay. So it's not like... I thought the upgrade would be like more story-based or puzzle-based, but it's just, it helps. Okay. I've really been feeling the lack of gems, I gotta say, just in general. So absolutely gems. Yes. Thank you. And we can do it again. What's this? Yeah, okay. Wait, what have I done? No, back away. Whoops. Okay. Nope. No, thank you. I should look at the experiments. I should have done that before anything else. Well, okay, so our list of causes is, we have 3. First one is whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room. Next is the next 3 times you open a locked trunk. Then when you draft a hallway from another hallway. And then our effects are gain 3 gold for each red room in your house, gain 1 star, or add a small chest to the entrance hall. I don't know if we're gonna achieve any of these causes, to be honest. We've drafted, I think, all the hallways. Let's do the gem one. It could happen, and gain 1 star because that's a permanent upgrade. Cool. We've started our experiments, and here's where we can see successful triggers. The first day, day 7, we added a ton of aquariums to the draft pool because we triggered it twice. And then the second time we also triggered it twice by passing security doors, and that's how we got our allowance. We permanently added 1 gold to our allowance twice. Okay, back away. And then we are going to insert the upgrade disc and see what we upgrade this time. Oh, courtyard. Okay. Are our options. Ooh. Okay, I'm torn between courtyard. Courtyard is always left unlocked, or 5 dig spots. 5 dig spots is awesome if we have a shovel, because dig spots could give us a ton of stuff. They could give us, I mean, that's how we got our first broken lever. We could get items from there. But then always having it unlocked is pretty cool. This feels more unique. So we'll do that. Yes. Okay. Sweet. Sweet. Does it tell us? Yes, here's our experiment. Number 3. Okay. We do need gems in order to accomplish that. Okay, so that's good. We have used our upgrade discs. We have a shovel. The courtyard has already been drafted this round, so I don't know, maybe we'll find a boudoir. Okay, I'm feeling a lot more relaxed about like what is going to happen in the rooms we find now that we've used our upgrade discs, and we know it's not like a game breaking or making. It's just nice to have. Kimberly Thompson, we have seen this before. Well, that's right. There's this. Additional power piped in from the boiler room. We actually have a... Wait a second. There's a boiler room right there, like next to it. Oh, man. Oh, man. Does that mean we can actually solve or initiate this puzzle? Good Lord. What a day we're having, huh? Okay, we gotta solve a puzzle. That's it. We need to solve a puzzle. Power piped in from the boiler room. Okay. It's red and blue and gold. Okay. Anything else that might help us? Nope, no thank you. With the power from the boiler room. Do we literally just... Okay. I guess my wonder is, now that the boiler room is like in this configuration, because we had to like do this, we had to like extend this bridge and unlock this door, and it, thank goodness, stayed that way. But does it still work? No, that doesn't. Okay, so that's just permanently unlocked in terms of being able to access all the doors. Thank goodness. This has got to be what we need to figure out. We want... Okay, we want it to go to our right, where the lab is, right? So, what is that? That seemed to not do anything. It seems like... Okay. No? Well, nothing's happening. So let's go back down. And what do you do? I can turn you. I can turn you. I'm gonna check on the status of the steam down there, because maybe that part is not connected. Okay. It's in the green. Okay. So this big tankard is getting steam from here and not from there. So looks like we need to give it steam from all 3 areas. Okay. Oh, thank goodness for these visual cues. I appreciate that game design. So that was, I guess I'm gonna run up and see if now 2 of the lights are on. Maybe. Yes. 2 of the lights are on. Okay. Oh, are you just the last one? Okay. And then the, it's we're facing down. It's to our right. Okay. Please give power to the right. Oh my God. Oh my God. Incredible. Or... Wait. Wait, what? Why is it... Why is it blocked off now? Oh, crap. Do I need to, Okay. Deactivate, please. Can I access it now? What have I done? Oh, wait, is there no longer power going here? Ah! Oh, I really thought we had it. Okay. Oh. Why is that? Well, I'll take it. I'll take it, and... Heck yes. Okay. Okay. So we can flip these numbers. Huh. What happens when we do? Okay. It's using power. Okay. Interesting. Well. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 12. 10. It's just like we have to flip them in a specific order. Okay, where's the full periodic table of elements? Here you are. Oh, why are there empty ones there? What? Strange. Well... Okay, so I looked at number 1 and it's 6 over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a P-U. You gonna spell us something? It's gonna be a push. Oh! Okay, I believe, yeah, that one was number 2, and I think H over there was number 3. So push... 3... Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's over there, and then... push the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and up. Push 3 E? Okay. 2, 3, 4. 5 and number 6 and 7. Okay, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 over, 3 over. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 over, and 1, 2, 3. Push 3 up. Okay. 7, 8. Okay. 8, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. starting to spell push 3 up after something. Okay. Okay. That was 8 and 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Corner, diagonal, 2 down. Corner, diagonal, and 2 down. So what we have is push 3 up after 9 is what it all spells. Okay. So let's try just the 9 and the 3. Oh my god. Are we geniuses? Come on. We're on a puzzle solving rampage. Oh my gosh. Oh. Another way underground just opened up. The Blackbridge Grotto has been powered and permanently unlocked. Each day you may access one offline terminal from the network. Permanent changes do not reset each day. Okay. So now we can just go there now.